Good morning, students. In this video, we will see our next unit, that is Unit 6 of Software Engineering, that is Software Testing. These are the outlines of the sixth unit. First one is what is software testing, then verification and validation process of software testing, that means V model. Then what are the different strategies of software testing, then criteria for software testing means entry criteria and exit criteria for software testing, means when to start testing and when to stop testing. These are the criteria for software testing. Then what about conventional software testing, object oriented software testing, or comparison between conventional and object oriented software testing. Then short note on unit testing, integration testing in object oriented context. Then next one is test strategies for web application. There is one strategy for software testing, and second question on strategy for web application. The next one is what is white box testing and black box testing. Okay, these are the outlines of your sixth unit. So we will start from first point, what is exactly software testing. So now suppose what is software testing. First, what is software? Software means set of instructions, or we can say software is a set of instructions that acquire input, process on that input to produce desired output. So this output is produced in the form of function or method. This is called as a software. Okay, so now what is testing? Testing means checking, or testing is nothing but checking or finding errors, is nothing but testing. So now what is software testing then? So software testing is the process of to identify the correctness, completeness and quality. The third factor is quality. Yes, software testing is used to identify the correctness, completeness and quality of that developed computer software. In short, whatever software we're going to develop, to identify this particular software is 100% correct or not, means error free, then particular software is 100% complete or not, and quality. These three factors totally related with software testing. So it is the process used to identify correctness, completeness and quality of that developed computer software. Such process is called as a software testing, or in short we say it also helps to identify errors, gaps or missing requirement, means whatever software we're going to design, to identify the requirement, to identify the errors, to identify the gaps. To identify all these things, we need testing. So it is also helps to identify errors, gaps or missing requirement in developed software. Okay, or we also say it is an activity conducted with the intent of finding error in a software so that it could be corrected before the product is already released. It is an activity conducted with the intent of finding error in a software so that it could be corrected before your product is going to release in the market. Means what? Software testing is an activity conducted for the purpose of finding errors so that it could be corrected. If you find errors before your software is going to launch into the market, then it is very easy to maintain the quality of that software. Okay, so in short, it saves your time, cost, various type of resources, etc. So in short, software testing is a verification and validation process. Means find error, gaps, missing requirements, check particular software is as particular software is designed as per customer requirement or not, particular software design within particular desired schedule or not. All these things are checked by software tester in software testing. This is called as a software testing. So next one is verification and validation. So software testing is a verification and validation process. Means software testing is a verification and validation process. Means question is, what is verification and validation process? So verification means nothing but checking, and validation is also called as checking. So these two processes, verification and validation related to testing, are totally depend on each other. Okay, just see the diagram. What is verification and what is validation? First block is need and expectation of customer. Means first block is customer expectation and customer requirement. Second block is specification. Specification means hardware specification, software specification, business requirement, etc. Third one is process. Process is nothing but technique, tools. And last one is your product. Okay, so verification means specification, process and product. And what is validation means need and expectation of customer and up to the product. Means verification and validation, these both processes are depend on each other. So what is verification? Verification means, are we building the product right? What is verification? Verification means, are we building the product right? This is the question. Are we building the product right? Product is nothing but your software. Whatever software you're going to design, this software is designed properly or not, means verification. And validation means, are we building the right product? Just one difference, swapping the word. Right product means validation. Okay, verification means, are we building the product right? And validation means, are we building the right product? Means what? Verification means what? It is an approach to evaluate the software that fulfill the requirement of customer or not. Means what is the role of verification? To evaluate means to check the software as per customer requirement, particular software is designed or not. That this is called as a verification. And verification is also called as it is a static approach, because it does not involve any execution of code. So verification is called as a static approach. First thing, what is verification? Verification means, are we building the product right? Means whatever software we're going to design, or whatever software you already developed or designed, this particular software is designed properly as per customer requirement or not. This is called as a verification. And it is called as a static approach because it does not involve any execution of code. And to verify the correctness of software, in a verification, some test benches are required. Test benches means input, procedure and output. And now what is validation? Validation means, are we building the right product? Means whatever product you design, this product is 100% right or not. To validate, to check, to verify that process is called as a validation. In short, validation is the process of evaluating the final product. Means your final software is the process to evaluate final software, to check whether the statement meet the business needs. So it is a dynamic approach. Means execution of code is in validation phase, and in verification phase only basic design and requirements related to customer. Again, There are levels of validation, means your unit testing, system testing, integration testing, acceptance testing. These are the levels of validation. Now the question sorry now the question will ask, write the difference between verification and validation for 8 marks or 9 marks. What is verification, what is validation, or difference between verification and validation. So first, verification means, are we building the product right? Second, validation means, are we building the right product is nothing but your software. Okay, second difference, verification is a static approach and validation is a dynamic approach. Why verification is called as a static approach? Because it does not involve execution of any code, and in validation it involves execution of code. And in verification means your manual testing, means what? It is a human based checking of document and file, means your verification.